Hola a todo el mundo y bienvenidos a otra transmisión. Es su amigo Gamer Flash. Y es otro domingo, hora de un poco de fútbol. Atlético de Madrid versus Ajax. Partido de vuelta. Pero primero, vendimos una bienvenida aún más cálida. Vamos.
It's me, Savannah. Thanks for joining another Gamer Flash live stream. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and make sure that notification bell is activated. Thanks once again for joining the stream. You guys are so awesome. Make sure to grab yourselves some snacks. Flash Gamer stream will be back in a flash dash as well. Yahoo! Welcome to another Flash Gamer stream. We have a really great session ready for you. We have such an amazing streaming session all lined up and ready to go.
Remember to like, share, drop a comment, and activate the notification bell icon. Well, we're both ready. Are you? Grab some snacks. Let's do this.
Flash Dash style!
Y otro también, bienvenidos a otra transmisión. Correcto, es su amigo Gamer Flash. And of course, I just threw it in today because, definitely trying for the double for Atletico de Madrid in this one. So, I decided to do something a little different in terms of the welcome. And that was a little bit of Espanol. And it's the second leg of this tournament. UEFA Champions League tournament, and apparently the first match was a banger of a game, ended 6-5 in favor of Atletico de Madrid, and well, what a close match that was, and fingers crossed, can extend the lead, but just never know. Ajax actually did play pretty well in that first leg, and I'll definitely have to make sure I up my game, and as you can see there, the assist board there as well. In terms of the stats, and Griezmann definitely being amongst the goals in this tournament for sure. And in terms of music, do a little, I guess you could say, Barcelona style sort of classical orchestration for this one here. A touch of some flamenco as well. And I'm also working on I guess you can say, audio or song introduction theme for NBA 2K26. So definitely trying to brighten up things, of course, for the different segments. And still needs a little bit of work in terms of, the quality of the audio. And definitely have to work on that. But not too bad as it is. But just a little bit of a tweak in terms of bumping things up there. So I can run that probably during the break, and you'll be able to have a listen. And it's actually a rap as well, so pretty cool for sure. And of course, we also added a bit of a video meme in terms of soccer. And kind of inspired by what's happening in the World Cup as well. But don't take it too literally in terms, it's just a meme. And what will happen if two teams actually really start to go at each other before the match has even started, and they're shaking hands and they're putting their hands over their mouth and saying awful things to each other. And then the referee gets involved, and there's a lot of pushing and shoving, argy-bargy as they call it. And the entire team, both teams get sent off. Just not sure if that's ever happened in a game, but definitely very interesting and kind of funny at the same time. Of course, once again, muchas gracias for joining today's live stream. Yes, Otra transmisión. And yes, it's a domingo. And hora de una poca de fútbol, Atletico de Madrid versus Ajax. And yeah, definitely it's going to be quite an interesting session. So we're going to jump straight into things, look at the lineup and the like. Yeah, just going to run just a few promotions. And of course, yeah, can't forget, yeah, definitely want to look at what's happening just briefly in the World Cup standings. Wow, what a loss for it's going to be in terms of the semi-finals. I do believe semi-finals next week, Tuesday and on Wednesday respectively. And according to what's being said, I haven't really researched it myself in terms of those who are actually covering their World Cup on their respective channels. That is the first time, or not sure it's ever happened before, the top 4 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, the top 4 teams in terms of global ranking are actually in the World Cup semi-finals. Yep. The France is there, Spain is there, England is there, Argentina. So yeah, top 4 teams globally ranked as it is right now will be in the semi-finals. Wow, what a semi-final is going to be. And honestly, I'm on the fence in terms of who I believe is going to actually lock that trophy. All teams at this level definitely playing some amazing football. And even though it may not be too pretty at times, yeah, they're fighting tooth and nails. And once you get teams are fighting that hard to try and get a result, yeah, sometimes margins for errors are that slim, that small. And yeah, the best of the best are definitely going to take advantage of those little tiny gaps of opportunities for sure.
Imagine the roar of the crowd, the thrill of the kickoff, the tension of the final moments. Gamer Flash live stream brings you right into the heart of football mania. From the grand stages of the World Cup, where international teams clash for the most coveted title in football, to the fierce local derbies in club league tournaments where regional teams battle tooth and nail. Feel every pass, tackle and goal with front row seats to continuous heart-pounding action. Whether it's the strategic play of world-class athletes at the World Cup or the raw passion of local heroes in club matches, every game promises to be a spectacle of skill and spirit. So gear up for an epic journey through the beautiful game. From the first whistle to the last, experience the highs, the lows, and everything in between. It's more than just a game. It's a series of battles, each one more thrilling than the last. Dive into the action, live where legends are made and history is written.
If you're a tech enthusiast, you need to hear this. Flash Tech Tips is your new go-to for all things tech. From quick software fixes to game modding tutorials, we've got it covered in bite-sized and longer tech videos. Stay updated with the latest amazing tech news and learn new tricks to enhance your digital life. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and activate notifications. Dive into the future of tech with Flash Tech Tips.
Why do 90% of fighters never give up? They watch Gamer Flash Fighter. First you hop, then you drop, and you either get KO'd or pick yourself back up. It's non-stop action on Gamer Flash Fighter live stream. Witness epic knockouts, clutch comebacks, and insane battles. Like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell to join the fight. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Subscribe now and become a part of the Ultimate Fighter community. I bet you didn't know racing could get this wild. Choose your wheels, mash the pedal, and let the chaos begin. Rev up your engines, countdown's ticking. 3, 2, 1, go! Tires screech, boosters blaze, and every race is packed with show-stopping action. Pick your ride, car, truck, bike, scooter, skis, or skateboard. Hit the motorway, push the pedal, and dash to victory flash dash style. Don't forget, sub, rate, share, and drop a comment. Flash epic fun racer gameplay. It's epic fun every single time.
This is why you need speed on your squad. Rim runs, ankle breakers, and pure green lights. Let's run it up, y'all. Instant rim runs, unguardable dribble combos, breaking ankles left and right. Ain't no cap. We on meta builds only. Smash that like, throw a sub, and let's get toxic on the 1v1 stage. Meet me on the 2K court, Flash Dash style, baby.
No problema en inglés ahora. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the rest of it in English, okay? And yeah, probably wondering where I got the music. Yeah, did a collab with a friend of mine. Yeah, it's artificial intelligence also involved here, and I was able to put together a really nice, decent prompt, and there you go, produced this really epic Spanish sort of flamenco classical rendition here with light orchestration, and also at halftime, yeah, be able to listen to the rap theme I have lined up for NBA. So that will be the official NBA theme on the channel, of course, but gotta tweak it a bit, and definitely I'll do some more boosting in terms of the sound and overall instrumentals as well. So yep, halftime, be able to have listen to that as well. So yes, second leg, and it's Atletico de Madrid taking on Ajax, and wow, what a match that was. And the first leg ended 6 goals to 5. That is a lot of goals. I know sometimes you get way too many goals. That is normal on the channel, but yeah, if that's the thing about football. If you can really put a team, I guess, to rest, so to speak, in terms of scoring goals, just able to, gotta take no prisoners, because especially the top of the top in terms of those that are playing at that level, sometimes 1 goal, 2 goals, it's just not enough. Sometimes 3 goals is not enough. If you can, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, definitely be defending a lot and looking to counter and back and forth, back and forth. How many times you've seen really close matches? 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Sometimes just not enough. But it's easier said than done, because players on the pitch tell you how tough it is, especially up against really good teams, and they're all spent sometimes at the end of a match. Got absolutely nothing else to give. Then again, yeah, some teams are really, magnificent shape, and they probably can actually do 2 90-minute sessions. But then again, all depends on sort of the pressure that you put on the team. If a team is always on the back foot for most of the game, and they're doing constant defending and not really getting much opportunities to actually try and counter or make running attacks at the other end. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure rather than sometimes going forward and attacking, because you're defending your goal, and the other team, of course, trying to move around your defensive structured line on left and right and looking for those gaps. And after time, the pressure does actually take its toll. And yes, teams that are constantly on the back foot defending most tends to get their energy zapped quite quickly as well. So whenever you can, especially in a tough match, definitely got to actually look for ways of countering, try and execute things that you've done in practice. And I guess you have to even do certain things as well in practice that you probably might not expect might not happen in a game, but still, football, the game of a lot of uncertainties. Things can go for you, things can go against you. And I'm not just talking about the way VAR might look at things in terms of electronic referee top up scenarios on the pitch as well. So yeah, semi-finals. It's going to be one tough set of matches for all the teams that are remaining. It's not going to be easy, and when you lose, the most important thing is at least you gave it your all, and yeah, once you're happy that you gave it your all, and even if you came up a little short, at least you're proud of your effort. That's what really matters. All right, so let's have a quick look at the team management here for Atletico de Madrid. And remember, it's FIFA 23. I do have FC 26, but my system still struggles to run it. So a few updates came out, and I must admit that FC 26, wow, got this World Cup section as well. All the latest teams that happened in this World Cup are in at that patch. Looks really good. Probably could give it a run at some point in time, but every time I come out to run anything in between, yeah, it tends to actually make my settings in terms of the hardware really go up quite a notch in terms of the overworking. So yeah, I might have just run it straight rather than actually taking pauses in between as well. So let's see what we have. Okay, Neymarjr injured. Atletico Madrid has so many good players. Morata, Korea, got Griezmann up front there. Formation. Using 5-2-3. Not a bad formation. Not sure why I actually went unless I decided early on that it was the best. So I might stick with it for now. 5-2-3 there. So I tend not to. And seeing a lot of formations as when the World Cup 4-2-3-1. I do believe England is using a 4-2-3-1, and I do believe a few teams are actually using 4-2-3-1 as well. In terms of wide or narrow. 4-3-1-2. I've seen that formation being used as well, and a couple are using their 4-3-3 false as well. All depends on what you are most comfortable with, but sometimes you can't overlook that. Have to change your formation depending on the opponent that you are playing against. No two teams play the same in terms of the tactics, and if you're comfortable with your one formation for the entire tournament, that's on you as a coach. But in my opinion, sometimes you just gotta tweak things just a little bit, and if you can have players that can actually, in a sense, play multi-roles, they can actually move around a bit on that field, of course, to get into better attacking or defensive positions. Yeah, flexibility. I think a lot of teams overlook the importance of being flexible at times. And sometimes if a team is too rigid in their formation and their approach to play, it can actually backfire. So that's just my my 2 pence on my way of actually looking at it where that's concerned. So yeah, I'm thinking 5-2. Is it 5-2-3? It's not a bad formation. Definitely does strengthen things in the back as well. 5 in the back, 3 centre backs, a left wing back and a right wing back. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it for now. And let's see what I'm going to do in terms of tactics here. And we'll stick with the pressure on a heavy touch. Of course, if the ball becomes loose, becomes a bit more difficult for teams facing their own goal, and I can have an opportunity there to put pressure to take control of that and put myself into position to get into an attacking sort of stance there. So width probably could leave it at that. The depth, okay, bump it up just a bit. Direct passing, I'm going to go with possession in this one for Atletico Madrid. See how that goes, which means I really have to hold up the ball as long as possible. trying to make direct and as precise as possible passes, or I could go with forward runs. I don't mind doing forward runs, and there's opportunities to counter or to actually make a bit of a break there. I have a lot of the team pushing upwards, maintain of course their shape there in the back, but yeah, that match was really back and forth, really good match, that first match, and I think Brobbey also got amongst the goals as well. Should I leave the width as it is? Up a little bit, plays in the box. That, yeah, gonna leave it at that. Captain for this one, I'm gonna give Carrasco captain in this one here. Griezmann doing everything there. Left short free kick, right short free kick, long free kick, left corner, right corner, and our penalties. Well, yeah, I just may as well say Griezmann and everything. Alright, instructions. False 9 for Griezmann. That's fair enough. Valente, I have him doing free roam, coming short in terms of supportive runs. That's fair enough. What do I have on the ball there? Yeah, I'll Loretto get into the box. Carrasco. Interesting. Get to the box for Carrasco as well. I know some of you will be on the fence of probably even some of the wingers actually getting into the box so early on, but yeah, I want a result, so I'm going to take a few chances here, and I can always use the D-pad to cancel and to change some of the attacking protocol as well. So yeah, as they say, right? Fortune favors the brave. So gonna be just a little bit, just get more aggressive in this one here, and let's see if we can get off to a good start and a goal or two up as well. So DePaul into the box, aggressive interceptions. Let's stick on normal for that. Okay, forward, aggressive interceptions for Koke. Okay, so Renildo, have him join the attack. Right. Hermoso. Massive interceptions, Jimenez as well. Oh shit, Doherty. Okay. Overlap. Alright. And of course, you're not going to do it. My keeper, Oblak, sweeper keeper for sure. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for sure. I'm gonna double check one more thing here. I could, in this match, well, I don't need too many strikers there. Look at that. Got Morata. Of course, Korea can also play in a right midfield position. Molina, right back. You could argue the point that Molina might be better for that position at this time. And probably you could have a good point there. Let's see what we have on the bench. Long. Just a bit more pace there for Reinildo, and more in shape as physicality 78 to 69. Both of them have about the same skill set there, 3 stars each. And Ronaldo not quite medium in terms of attacking. So probably you could argue the point that as from a substitution perspective, probably can give Griezmann a bit of a game here. Alright, so he'll be there on the bench. It's all definitely a solid player there, but look at the pace there. Wow, 38. Slowest person on the team as the stats show here. Yeah, unfortunately, Mar of course would have been my first choice, but got a bit of an injury there, so it's not happening. All there. I mean, so all there already in place there. Also have Depay there. I'm thinking, wouldn't mind trying something a little different in this match here. Of course, with Griezmann, of course, a bit more all-round shooting, passing, even a bit more as well in terms of his defending skills. So, probably a good option there. Let's have a look at Korea. Bit more pace, in terms of the shooting stats there between those players. Defending a bit more, so of course Griezmann has an advantage. And star rating, let's have a look at that. Look at that. Defensive work rate for Griezmann is also pretty higher compared to Korea. So yeah, Griezmann definitely the first choice there. So probably let's stick with that. And Savage there, look at that. Passing is not that great. Yeah, so I think I'll replace Savage should Ronaldo. Yep, I think so. I think I'm gonna actually play this here. Yeah, so I think probably stick with that for future reference games as well. So once again, muchas gracias for joining another live stream. That's right, Game of Flash here. And second leg here, as you can see there, aggregate 6-5 in favor of Atletico de Madrid. UEFA Champions League action here. And I'm gonna go with a 5-2-3 lineup, and Carrasco there, left wing position, Griezmann up front, Llorente, right wing, centre midfielders, De Paul and Koke, and 5 in the back, 3 centre backs there. I know, really definitely keep things really compact there in the back. So Molina, Hermoso, Jimenez, Doherty, and Kontogbia. And yes, unmistakable figure of Oblak there in goalkeep. And as you can see there, yes, world class, full 20 minutes. And Ajax, Brobbey once again up front, Tadic there in a left wing position, Conceição there on a right wing position, as 4-3-3 attack will be the most probable lineup there. Right behind Brobbey, yeah, very dangerous. Kudus there, and defensive or centre midfield positions of Grilic and Begris, and 4 in the back there for Ajax. We got Bassi there, left back, and Wrench there on the right back positions. Centre backs Alvarez and Timber will be in place, and Rulli will be the goalkeeper for this. And referee is Adrian Gleason, and a bit overcast, no rain around apparently, and that's all taking place at the Estadio Metropolitano.
And plenty of excitement around here in the Spanish capital. We're at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. It's Atletico Madrid up against Ajax.
Well, Derek, the first game was full of quality, so let's hope this one is just as good. Atletico Madrid hold the slight advantage, but if they don't play at their very best today, they could come unstuck here.
And here are the starters for Atletico.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today, because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skillful players, but it's asking an awful lot of them.
The starting lineup for Ajax.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And now this Champions League round of 16 second leg is underway. Okay. Griezmann. Kudus. Really a very poor ball. Can he finish? Using his... Oh, could be! An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, have you ever seen anything quite like this? 6-6 on aggregate. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. Llorente. Now Griezmann. Koke! The save was a good one. Edson Alvarez. Tadic has it. Ginormous. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it all counts for naught. Good bit of pressing. Big chance! Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in the quest to make it through.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Well, Antoine Griezmann really has emerged as one of the elite players in world football. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Atletico regaining possession here. Carrasco could cross it in here. And he read it superbly. Forward they go, using Carrasco on this occasion. Kudus. And unable to keep the ball. De Paul. Really nice ball. And he could cash in. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Well, the pass not finding its target. Steven Berghuis. Alvarez now. Dusan Tadic. Nicely timed tackle. Koke. Llorente. Can he put it away? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Griezmann. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Florian Grilic. Edson Alvarez. Grilic now. Very quick thinking there. Kondogbia. Griezmann prepared to fire. Well, in fairness, not the greatest of headers. An alert intervention. Nahuel Molina. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. They need to get bodies back. Surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And the short option preferred. Oh, great play. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Playing it in. Not the best clearance. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Griezmann! And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through?
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And what a strike from Griezmann. He just smashes it past the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Edson Alvarez. Florian Grilic. Dusan Tadic. Cutting in. What can he do from this position? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Griezmann. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Dusan Tadic. Oh, big chance. Must score. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out. But a goal here would change everything.
But he's gone short with it. And he takes on the shot. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Carrasco. Nahuel Molina. And a poor ball. Carrasco. And a decent delivery. Fine work from Ajax to win it back. Kudus. And that's going to be an Ajax throw-in. Well, possibilities inside the box. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Koke. Marcos Llorente has it. Kondogbia. Griezmann. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Atletico get the free kick decision their way. Not a bad pass it was. Griezmann. Llorente. Top-class defending. Mohamed Kudus. Decent progress with the ball at his feet, but quick thinking defensively. Promising possession, this. Oh, that's a really good run. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Koke. Marcos Llorente has it. Kondogbia. It needs an accurate cross. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
have a go here. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Couldn't quite hang on. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Llorente. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And he saw the situation developing. Florian Grilic. Pressing high to win the ball. Tadic. And he takes it on. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. And this situation could be dangerous. What a vital intervention. Well, nicely cut out. Oh, great vision. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul, and he will get a booking.
And going short with it. Good bit of pressing, being egged on by the crowd. And delivered into the box. Can he fire it towards goal? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Florian Grilic. It's with Berghuis. Ajax looking dangerous. What a shocking pass, really. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Oh, a vital interception. Intense pressure. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Llorente. Llorente. Laid into the box. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Florian Grilic. Good work from Atleti to win it back. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in.